Why did Camila Cabello leave Fifth Harmony? The Truth. Hello everyone, and welcome to True Celebrity Stories. Today, we are going to talk about the truth of why Camila Cabello left Fifth Harmony. Sit tight for a great ride. Fifth Harmony, often shortened to 5H, was an American girl group based in Miami, composed of Ally Brooke, Normani, Dinah Jane, Jauregui, and previously Camila Cabello. Until... That's enough, because if you were a die-hard harmonizer, and understandably you still are, some things in that Wikipedia definition will break your heart to smithereens. Was and previously. They remind you of the good old days. In the beginning, there was light. How it started. During Season 2 of the US X Factor in 2012, some certain talented young girls auditioned separately before being put into a group by the show's producers. The constellation of these talents, Ally Brooke, Normani, Dinah Jane, Jauregui, and Camila Cabello, would go on to form one of the most formidable and entertaining girl groups there was, Fifth Harmony, shortened to 5H. Like Beyonce has her beehives, these amazing girls have their harmonizers too. Following their exit and their blessed signing by Simon Cowell, they released their debut single, signaling a start of a wonderful journey. Miss Moving On was a hit in the United States, a certified gold, because its music video won the girls the MTV Video Music Award for Artists to Watch. That wouldn't be their only gold in the country, because the following year, 2015, their debut studio album, Reflection, was released too, getting them another gold certification. The album included some beautiful hits like Boss and Sledgehammer, and others. Worth It got triple platinum certification in the United States and reached the top 10 in 13 countries.
Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it.
In 2016, they released their sophomore studio album titled 727, and its lead single, Work From Home, became Fifth Harmony's first top 10 single on the Billboard Hot 100. Not just that, it also became the first top 5 by a girl group in a decade on that chart. The 5 girls were greatly having their time. A year later, they released their self-titled album as they took creative control of their third album, after having less of it in their 2 previous hit albums. Accolades came pouring in: 3 MTV Europe Music Awards, 4 MTV Video Music Awards, 4 iHeartRadio Music Awards, an American Music Award, a Billboard Women in Music Award, and 10 Teen Choice Awards. Fifth Harmony has sold over 15 million album units in the United States and, according to Nielsen SoundScan, earned 1.6 billion on-demand streams. But in the years of their second and third album, unimaginable, heartbreaking things have happened. And the chief of it is that their third album, Fifth Harmony, was made by 4 of the girls instead of the formidable 5. Camila Cabello had been axed. Or was it that she had left? Anyway, 727 was the last album by Fifth Harmony in which Camila Cabello had a hand. What happens when you put yourself first? It's said that 20 kids can't play together for 20 years. But in the case of Fifth Harmony, it didn't need a whopping 20 long years for this saying to come true. After the band, which was formed in 2012, was breaking necks, one of the kids was out. On December 18th, a social media message signed by Ally, Normani, Dinah, and Lauren read, "After 4.5 years of being together, we have been informed via her representatives that Camila has decided to leave Fifth Harmony. We wish her well." They also added that the remaining members of the group would be continuing the group as a foursome. It came as a shocking revelation to fans worldwide, and it seemed too sudden because one day, Fifth Harmony was performing at the final stop of the Jingle Ball Tour, smiling and entertaining their fans all over the world, and the next day, series of contradictory statements were being released. In the social media post, the 4 remaining members claimed that they had been informed via Camila's representatives that she had decided to leave the group. This carefully worded statement gives an impression of a selfish brat who doesn't think of anyone else but herself, as if deciding is always a matter of one's unfounded selfishness, having not been instigated by other parties' actions or behaviors. But thankfully, the record has been set straight by no one else but Camila Cabello herself. The beginning of the end. Unless it's a bomb, a house doesn't just crumble. It takes a weakening of various bricks or planks to start the crumbling. And the crumbling of the group wasn't an exception in its nature. Although they assured fans that there would be no breakup or member departure, they still showed inclinations for going solo. Earlier the month of Camila's exit, Jauregui had released a collaboration with pop duo Marian Hill, even came out as bisexual, but she wasn't the first. In late 2015, Camila had a collaboration with Shawn Mendes on I Know What You Did Last Summer. Is the first time a member of the group would release music away from the group under her name. Not just that, writing sessions with well-known producers such as Diplo stoked some grudges. But why should that be? Why were they reacting to her decision, as if none of the girls in the group ever envisioned herself alone? It becomes more disheartening, adding that Dinah Jane herself had replied to a particular fan question with this: "We've been together for basically 3 years now, and looking back, we're very, very happy with where we are at now. But from here on out, we want to hopefully win a couple more awards together, maybe build more music together as well, but I feel like we'll probably go our separate ways later on. That's the truth." What the tweet said is not true in the sense that they were suddenly informed of her departure. Camila had always been outspoken about her potential to go solo. Over a year, she had been open about it in the press. Not just that, what does enlisting your manager apart from the group mean? Because she enlisted Roger Gold as her manager, independent of the groups. In truth, her sisters were not in the dark of her aspirations. In eras when music was thriving, big stars broke from groups too. Michael Jackson, Justin Timberlake, and Beyoncé were predecessors to Camila. There were even claims that Taylor Swift encouraged her to leave the group. As things started to go sour, interventions were made to strengthen the bond that was in the loose. An insider said that to help the girls sort out their issues, a therapist was brought out on the road, claiming that all participated in sessions with the licensed psychologist, all except Camila. She was purportedly reported to have been absent in the Come to Jesus sit-down with Reed, management, and the other girls. Understandably, she is absent because it had been a 4-against-1 between her and the other members. Curiosity killed the cat. In an interview with the New York Times, and after explaining that her first solo collaboration in 2015 with Shawn Mendes caused tension within the group, Camila had other things to say. "I was just curious, and I wanted to learn, and I saw all these people around me making music, writing songs, and being so free," she explained. "I just wanted to do that, and it did not work." She also added that things got even more awkward to the point that she was given an ultimatum because she started attending writing sessions with producers like Benny Blanco, Cashmere Cat, and Diplo. It just didn't sit well with the girls. She even offered to contribute to the group's songwriting while working on her solo album. But the girls wouldn't have that. It became clear that it was not possible to do solo stuff and be in the group at the same time. If anyone wants to explore their individuality, it's not right for people to tell you no. Being quite skilled at compartmentalizing the group's needs with her career, Camila told Billboard back in February 2016 that Fifth Harmony is amazing, that we can all come from different places and have different music tastes and have different ideas of what music we would like to make, but all come together to be like, okay, this is our sound. But at the end of the day, You feel kind of stifled when you can't completely express who you are without any compromises. "This is who I am," she said, after being inspired by the likes of Ed Sheeran and John Mayer in learning to play the guitar. And on the day the news of her departure went live, she had this to say: "Be courageous in the pursuit of what makes your heart pound and what makes you come alive with purpose. Our happiness is our responsibility." Having released her debut album, Camila, in 2018, and the lead single, Havana, became #1 in several countries, including the UK and the US. Those words seem to be true for her. Having a hard time to move on, eh? In 2018, at the MTV Video Music Awards, the 4 remaining performers appeared on stage to sing their new single, Angel, and suddenly, a 5th woman appearing in silhouette was yanked off the stage, depicting that Camila had been yanked off the stage. To that, she replied, adding that the stunt had made her cry while watching the show live with her mother. "It hurt my feelings. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't prepared for it, especially because at that point, I'd moved on from it. I was like, what? Why?" She seemed to have moved on, while they seemed to have not. "I have to make space for the good stuff to happen in my life. I don't like holding on to the past, especially when it's stuff that, in my opinion, is just petty," she said. Hey, you've made it to the end of this video. So what do you think about the story of why Camila Cabello left Fifth Harmony? Let us know in the comments section. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and turn on the post notifications. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.